you're asking, I'm doing gardening, I'm happy. Yes. Is it taking me away from spirituality? Who told you gardening is not spiritual activity? Anything is spiritual activity. Right? Anything give us joy and make us peaceful is spiritual. Right? Spirituality, you don't have to define in some framework. If gardening keeps your mind fully engaged and mind is peaceful, mind is not going in the past and future, you are totally in the present moment, it's spiritual activity. But you have to observe your mind. Is mind agitated, noisy? Are you getting disturbed? So that has to be repaired. Gardening itself, you keep saying, do it. But you cannot do gardening 24 hours a day, no? Some hours you have to do. So then you come back. Okay, then you see this fellow. Then you get, oh, this fellow is not listening to me. I get agitation will come. That happens. So that's where the spirituality, again, next part of spirituality comes into picture. Okay, find out who is that I.
But worries and concerns are a part of life. They keep coming.
No. Worries, disturbances, everything comes and goes. But question is it disturbing you? Right? Are you getting carried away by this? Or you are tranquil, they appear and disappear. That's all the difference. A person who is not deeply or not established himself gets carried away by this happiness, unhappiness, anything happening in life, he gets carried away. He gets involved. Whereas a deeply spiritual person will be there in the midst of war also, but deeply silent inside, serene. So the question, we are not avoiding external circumstances of life. We are understanding how to be calm and serene in the external circumstances of life. It's an inner journey. That's why it's told as lotus. Lotus is born in mud, grows up in water, blooms in sunlight. Lotus is a symbol of enlightenment. That's why all devatas carry on lotus. They sit on lotus or carry on lotus. So the lotus doesn't run away from water, run away from mud, but it's blooming. Like that. The question here is whether gardening is spiritual or not is not a question. As long as you're doing gardening, your mind is peaceful, that's fine. But what happens to you after that?
So that I'm happy doing watching my
plants. Perfectly, I'll do it.
And then I come inside, I see Super, my daughter, they didn't do something. And that makes me very agitated.
That's what I'm saying. That makes me agitated. Is there the spirituality question comes? So gardening itself is spiritual. Okay. So looking at Subbu, looking at your husband and daughter not doing something, if you're not agitated, then you are spiritual. But doesn't mean that you should not shout. You can pretend to shout. Yeah, you have permission to shout, pretend to shout, but internally you should be peaceful. That's spiritual. Right? So the spirituality is, yeah, am I getting agitated? Am I getting disturbed? Right? So that am I getting disturbed part disappears. I am tranquil. Still I may shout. Still I may, without shouting, he may not even get up, because after 25 years of marriage, without shouting, he doesn't know how to move. That's okay. Shout. But question is, are you internally silent or not? That's you only have to judge. That's spiritual journey. Not about gardening. Anything can be spiritual. Cooking can be spiritual. Actually, as long as your mind is silent, serene, aware. Okay, that's fine. So people actually see, you have seen the people climbing a rock mountain, right? Very strong, they climb. We'll be afraid. Any slip, they'll break everything. Okay. So now why they're doing it is, while climbing, they're so alert and aware. That alert and awareness is spirituality. Mountain climbing is spirituality. But the challenge here is that they know how to do temporarily spiritual. How to be established in the state they don't know. So when you are gardening, you're happy. Temporarily you're happy, but that is not become your nature. It has not become what you are. So what I am is happiness. Ananda Swarupa, whether I do gardening or dancing or singing or does not do anything, doesn't matter. That is the state of spirituality. What I do doesn't matter. What I am matters. That's called spirituality. But while doing some mind becomes silent, that's also okay. That's helping. But ultimately, you should come to a state, what I do or what I don't do, I'm absolutely peaceful. Bliss is my nature. That's called spiritual. So gardening can be spiritual. Cooking can be spiritual. Anything can be spiritual. As long as your mind is fully alert, fully involved, and silent. Okay? It's a meditation. It's a meditation. Even cleaning the floor can be meditation. If you're alert, aware, the mind is in the present moment, it can be meditation. If the mind is somewhere, it's not.